Hey everyone, welcome back to Katamari. So I figured out what I'm going to talk about once we get past the king's little monologue. Limited to 50. Make the Katamari's orders possible with only food. That's going to be hard.
Alack, we feel a lack, a void shaped like pointiness, memory like clockwork's obsidian. Something in your face, spicy and challenging. Recover our most piquant memories. Be different.
Well, I will be different, Mr. King. Let's make our happy puppies kittens. I see.
Why are you here? Because we remembered. We recalled a funny rule for rolling a Katamari. Didn't we want to forget again? No, didn't want to forget again. No, hence action. Roll up this many things and aim for size. Silly, yes, can't recall why we came up with it. We should recollect lots once we give it a whirl.
I gotta be careful. Nay. Big things. Big things. That was a tiny thing. That was a big thing. Can I get this bear? No. Not yet. Pick up these logs just to get some space. So we want to pick up the biggest things that we can for each height. There we go. Ow. I got a nice centaur there, so that was nice. I don't want to get that stuff. If I can get this fence, I will. But let's try to get these guys. Thank you. Okay. That'll give us some nice size. We're only at 29 though. So we gotta be very, very careful with what we get. Because obviously this is meant for us to go very big. Let's be careful back here. Okay. So I've talked a bunch about a bunch of random stuff. Okay. That's bigger. I'll take that. We've talked a bunch about a whole load of random junk. I would definitely call it junk. A whole load of random junk. And I guess, come on, come here, rhino. I want you for my collection of animals. Rhino. There we go. Like I've mentioned, I've talked about a whole bunch of random stuff that, you know, I mean, it can matter or it can not. It just depends on what you think in the matter. And I guess that's what's nice. Like I've mentioned, every person thinks different stuff, and that's what's really important. Just no one has to be doing the same stuff all the time. So you can have a little bit of oh, penguins! Penguins! Ah! I got around the penguins. It's cool. How am I gonna get around here, though? I don't want to get this stuff. Okay, we're here. I want to, go around here. So, I mean, enough of that whole thing that I think I've said about 100,000 times. Okay, so I can't get the bison yet. Oh god, I'm big enough to get the stupid flying chicken. Get the bears. Okay.
Alrighty, all done. Or is it? It doesn't feel right, but oh well, off we go.
That was terrible, but I don't want to do that one again because that was hard and difficult. And you know what? It didn't take that long, so we can go do another one. But anyways, I'll do the king talk, and then we'll do some more talk. Yay.
5 times 10 makes 50. The 5-0, we remember. And how was it? The 50 Katamari show us, yes. And anywho, the sizes. 5 meters, 12 centimeters, and 3 millimeters for 2 minutes, 51 seconds, and 31 No surprises here about what we expected for 50. A suburban Katamari. What'd you get the most? Animals, transports, and plants. You needed more plants, and less living things. Now scoring. Round it up and lathe this smooth. Umlau! 89, what? 89. Well, it's there. And there it is. You watched the movie, didn't read the book.
I did.
Look, found a pretty box stuck to some things. Of course, a present. Now for the star turn. 50.
Thank you, Mr. King. I mean, not Martin Luther King, but Mr. King of the Cosmos King.
At least we remembered this rule. That counts.
So yeah, that's fun. I guess, do we have a Robo King now? Yes, we do have a Robo King. Let's go head over to Robo King, and then I'll get into talking. And I've basically just been blabbing for a little bit, just for the sake of hearing my own voice at this point. Down here. Come on. Hello, dip. Ooh, make the Big Bang. Cool. I wonder how many more stuff we have to go. Status reports. Yes, I think it's time we had an update. According to my calculations, at the very moment the king awakens, error, terror module engaged. Press any key to panic. Oh dear, this isn't good at all. It seems the future is so scary and bleak. My circuits won't let me speak about it. Go, roll, forget we ever spoke of this. Don't worry, I will. You know what? Sleep. Sleep is important.
Rome, Monaco. I think the next one is Chicago.
I love spending time in towns like this. Anyway, the Katamari is all about size. Make it this big in this amount of time. But of course, the bigger the better. And you know what? After 5 minutes, I'll end this off. And then, 2 episodes. Yay. So, sleep. I have been getting terrible sleep recently. And you might say, you can do anything to fix your sleep. But it's amazing how, and this isn't like, you need to sleep and eat your vegetables and whatever people say. Obviously not that. But sleep is so incredibly important. And this is going to sound weird, but I always thought it wasn't. I always thought it wasn't about the amount of sleep. I thought it was, I always thought it was about the amount of sleep, would be a better way to put it, not the amount of rest. So I've been getting terrible sleep. And by getting terrible sleep, I haven't been really resting at all when I'm sleeping. It's just been I've just been waking up and feeling like I ran a mile. Well, not really, but, waking up, not having slept well, just feeling absolutely god-awful. And that is because I wasn't resting at all. Did I get any of these birds? Okay, I got at least one bird that makes me happy. I wasn't resting. And while I was, per se, resting, laying down, trying to sleep, I wasn't fully getting rest. Because a lot of the stuff I talk about, it isn't like if you put your mind to it, you can change whatever you want, and you can just fix everything just by thinking. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. Sleep is not just a thing. It's also the mindset you've got to be in. Because if you're not, I guess, I don't want to say ready, but if you're not in the mood for sleep, you're not going to get a very good rest. And for some reason, I haven't been in the mood for sleep the past couple days, and it's just been absolutely killing me. I mean, yeah, no, that's correct. It's been completely shutting me down. And I had my cousin's middle school graduation today, so that's important. Did I mention that I am the Robo King? I wanted to get that out of the way. Anyway, you're over 3 meters, so you can go outside. So I had my cousin's 8th grade graduation today, which is, in retrospect, for me, I look back and it's like, wow, that was not that long ago. That's crazy, but in reality, it actually was that long. It was a fairly large amount of time ago, and it's crazy because for her, that is huge, and I'm so excited and happy for her. And for her, like I was saying, for her, it's absolutely huge. For us watching, obviously, it's less huge, but it still doesn't change the fact that it's big for her. Just because it's big for her doesn't mean that it has to be big for us. And I guess that's definitely super important. And back to the whole rest thing. So I've been getting terrible rest. I haven't been sleeping super well, and even if I am sleeping super well, I don't get a lot of it. It's kind of like all bad in every direction type of problem. And so I go to my cousin's graduation. It was as long. We're sitting outside, super hot, just everything. I mean, I live in Chicago, but for those of you who know anything about Chicago, it goes from kill you in the winter to kill you in the summer. It's like it can be upwards of 100 degrees Fahrenheit in the summer. It's like 104 in the summer, and then it goes down. I mean, this year it was negative 10 at the lowest, I want to say, and or at least for me where I was, and I guess, like, I mean, obviously I have a lot. You get sleep a lot, and there's a lot of sleeping you do in the day, but I never ever think about how I'm sleeping, which is something that I guess I came up today because, like I mentioned, I was at my cousin's graduation and I had 2 hours of sitting in the front row where I wasn't able to use my phone and distract myself. And obviously, once my cousin gets her middle school whatever certificate, is it a diploma middle school? I don't know. Anyways, but my cousin gets her certificate of completion for middle school, and that's the part that I'm there for. And then suddenly, I don't really care anymore, and I start you start spacing out, and then I start falling asleep, and that's because of my lack of sleep. And everyone around me is what? Huh? And everyone around me is staying awake except for me. I'm just falling asleep behind the wheel, and I got 8 hours of sleep last night. That is more than enough for anyone. And I'm barely into the summer right now, and obviously there's still more to do. And I just for some reason, I am the mighty Robo King. Oh, and you're now 12 meters big, so you can move beyond point like this if you like. And so for something like that, I got 8 hours of sleep. That 8 hours of sleep might as well have been 4. And like I was saying, it's not just about how much sleep you're getting, it's also about what kind of sleep you're getting. So let's say I'm getting terrible restless sleep, where maybe it's nightmares, maybe it could be any number of things. But whatever it is, it's just not helping my sleep. Because of that, it would be harder for you to pay attention. And just the lack of proper sleep can affect you so much. And it's amazing how much it really can, because it just shuts everything down. Just not having that having that extra sleep in the morning. And it's crazy. I mean, it is absolutely it's utterly insane how much it really affects you. Oh, you know what? I'm going to end it off here. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about sleep next time. And I don't want to have these episodes go too long, because I want them to be like short little things where I'm talking. And sometimes it's coherent, sometimes it's just me blabbing my mouth about something. And you know what? Both of them work, because I want it to be kind of just a relaxing little tidbit of time. Either you can watch them in a row, or binge them, or I don't know. I mean, obviously, I don't know who's going to watch them, because I have a couple people who watch them. And obviously, I would love more people to watch them. But you know what? Things happen as they happen. And you just got to roll with the flow. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.